if we don't neutralize its education system.
True.
So, as a project, imagine, can you believe people going into a project to find out how to destroy a civilization? This is what
Yeah.
they did.
Yeah.
We have to get back now.
I'm back. Shall we start our today's quota reading?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. So we had covered up to here. Floating meeting controls.
Because yesterday you explained about the gut and food. Actually, I like someone to share the list of the what is the good food for the gut. We
Yeah,
discussed it,
I
but
will
nice.
say.
I will try to find out mine. But yeah, if you know,
Maybe we can have a short. I will create a short video because this Saturday I won't be there.
okay,
So
okay,
I will create a short video on this particular topic so that it's really good to know what exactly is the science behind it,
yeah,
so that we will be kind of able to tune our system
yeah.
and take input and output also we will tune. That means
Yeah.
the
Because one
which are-
way, one way, Bikaji, we say that okay, we need to eat like curd. I have not clarity on that one, like curd. But eating curd at the night time, someone like that there is a mixed information on YouTube, and then it is not only the
it
food
is
that
all
we,
depend on the weather actually. If it
Yes,
is in
correct.
summer weather
I
or a continental region where it is like Chennai kind of place.
Temperate, yeah. If
Always
it's
summer.
tropical climate, yeah, tropical
Ah.
climates you can have. But even
Yeah.
there, they say avoid after sunset.
okay.
So
Cooling.
half-baked information are actually there in YouTube, wherein actually they will generalize, but
Yeah.
we need to look at the local conditions.
Yes,
The
and your
weather,
condition also.
yeah. And
Okay.
from that, actually, the oil also we should choose the
Let's
right oil.
let's
And based
collect
on that, the food habit also changes as per that.
let's collect some authenticate data because there is so much information available. Because yes, last year I seen a video in which the author means the video YouTuber saying that it is not good to drink water a lot.
No, too
So
much water. No, actually, too much water is also bad. But
yes,
more
yeah,
than 8 glasses, can be a problem. More, some people drink more than 10.
yeah. No, those are the things. Like okay, so we'll come some with some authenticate data. What's good food. Yeah, definitely vegetarian fruits are good.
Yeah,
But again,
I
so
prefer to follow Ayurveda. Ayurveda has a authentic connotation for each of the process that we should follow, and there is also a mention in Ayurveda that you should always follow as per the local climate, local availability. Like
Yeah.
in our state, actually the mustard oil is more prominent there because it is quite adequately available. The mustard.
Oh.
In Kerala, you go and you will get a lot of coconut. So coconut oil is very prevalent. Both are good as per the health perspective. But if you are staying in Kerala, and taking the coconut, then it is even better because that climate suits to that kind of oil.
Yeah.
That is why nature has actually made that particular thing more available than the other oil producing substance.
But they said one more thing that you have to watch out for is your genetic makeup. Because, like, for example, if we go to there, actually eating non-veg or eating some like wine and all that, it's appropriate to some extent in limited correct quantities, but it may not be suitable for us directly if we go there. I heard that even for example, people who from north who come to South India, they can't automatically switch to rice. That has to be a mix between the local and their own genetic body buildup.
Yeah, that also happens.
It takes some time, yeah, to transit.
Okay, so coming to today's topic, we have actually discussed this particular slide wherein actually we understood what is insula and how insula operates our biological mapping system. Right, it's the control center. Basically, the insula is the control center that monitors internal organs to generate literal gut feelings, and those gut feelings get transmitted to the brain. Okay, Now the high insular activation actually happens when highly attuned to internal emotional life. And most of the people who are introverted by nature or do meditation intentionally, we can actually tune to the internal emotional life and can listen to the emotions or emotional sensations much better. Thus, they will be having better insular activation. But the sluggish insular activity is the result of obvious to feelings and totally disconnected from the internal guidance are the symptom of sluggish insular activity. The next slide says about the physical sensation per budget. Primitive internal traffic signal. What it says the concept somatic markers that is identified by neuroscientist Antonio Damasio. So, what is the function of it? Function is they telegraph conclusions to us long before our rational brain can articulate a reason choice. Physical sensation simplify complex life decisions by guiding our attention towards smarter options. That is we call as gut feeling. And now it is very clear scientifically also that gut feeling actually is more prominent and more quicker or faster. We will get the gut feeling faster than the logic derives the right decision to be made. And for whom this gut feeling is prominent, who are attuned to the insular activation, that is, they are very much sensitive towards internal sensations. So what is the risk? Ignoring bottom up. It's not top down approach. Bottom up circuitry directly leads to choices we regret. If we ignore this, then sometimes we regret. But however, one word of caution here: if it is not properly activated, the gut feeling, but we think that okay, we confuse something else to be gut feeling, then that is even more dangerous. So we need to understand our own body and own mind and own gut feeling. For smaller instances, it's better to check whether my gut feeling is how my gut feeling actually is kind of transcribing and resulting to before uh, taking the decision of the gut on the items on where the stakes are more high. A gut feeling is the final output of a rapid data processing system. So first, what happens actually is the data gathering happens. That is subcortical networks store lessons from every life experiences. Everything, whatever we are going through, that's getting recorded. In Hindu scripture, Hindu mythology, actually, there is a character called Chitragupta who is kind of noting down all these kind of incidents in of every one's life. So this is maybe a metaphor, but in actuality, our soul is actually recording all this information, whatever is happening around or with us. Then what happens in second phase? It is the pattern recognition happens, wherein actually the brain matches the current complex decision against this vast archives. Which of the archives, from the archive, which of the situations best suit or closely resembles that pattern is getting matched. Then in the third stage, insula translation happens, wherein actually the insula translates the pattern match into physical organ instructions. Then the somatic output actually comes out, which we call as gut feeling. You experience a localized sensation, maybe tension or maybe relaxation or heart rate change any kind of physical sensation actually we feel. That is somatic output. One example could be in a gross level, if someone is getting very angry, then automatically the heart rate also increases, and there are very chances that the face also become a little tight and the breath becomes shallow and fast. So these all are example of physical sensations. Similarly, we have more sensations. They are called emotional sensations. Now, reading your own somatic dashboard, how to do it? One is here in the heart and lung area. Lungs area, is your breath shallow? That means it is a fear alarming situation. Or if it is deep and steady, that means it's alignment. If we are having a shallow breathing, that means something, brain is actually, the body is giving the indication that something is not right. Either we are getting nervous or getting angry or getting panicked, something else other than the normal situation actually is getting taking over. So that is your somatic dashboard giving the signal. The another part where from we get the signal is the gut. Is your stomach tight and nauseous? Red light. Red light, maybe I'm not sure whether it is really becoming red anytime, but yeah, tightness in the stomach is a sign which is the indication of stress, indication of not something going good. So, okay, if it is tight and nauseous, then it is a red light. We should stop. And if it is settled, if it is relaxed state, then it's the green light to go ahead with the decision. Then the third somatic dashboard comes from the joint and muscles, wherein actually we need to notice the physical contraction, shrinking away versus expansion, leaning in. So whether our physical contraction is shrinking away or it is expanding. So if it is expanding, then it is good. The crucial distinction is you must learn to distinguish between genuine intuitive insight, that is deep, quiet alignment, and irrational fear, surface level, loud anxiety. Surface level and loud anxiety are the irrational fear. Another two slides for today is this slide says the alchemist protocol for high stake decisions. So there are 4 steps that we can follow. One is pause. When faced with a complex decision today, stop the logical spiraling. Okay, let not the logic actually take over the seat. Logic will say that most of the time, the logic will say that no, it is not possible. It is highly risky, or let's not do it because there are a lot of memories. Those were coming from the past and creating a barrier. So what we need to do instead, we need to pause the logical mind, okay, and then we need to do the scanning, body scanning. Intentionally drop your attention inward. That happens when we do the body scanning. Look for the sensations. So in third step, we will notice what is the state that our stomach is now in, whether it is contracted or expanded or in relaxed state, okay, or how is the heartbeat? Is it having some difference? Some higher heartbeat is kind of taking over. Okay. And the fourth step is acknowledge your body's somatic marker before making your final rational choice. Acknowledge your body's somatic markers before making your final rational choice. The last slide for today is you know it in your joints before you know it in your head. Our logical top-down mind is often the last to know what is actually best for us. Your body continually processes your vast life experiences and physical signals the right path. You just have to pay attention to it. Okay, so we are on time, but still, if anyone wants to add anything, please feel free to add. Otherwise, we are done for the day. Okay, thanks for joining, and let's meet again on Friday. Tomorrow is the college first day.
Awesome.
Thank you, Prakash.
Thank you. Thank you, Raji. Thank you, Ramji. Have a nice day. Thank you.
Good day.
Good day. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Shanti.